Family, friends, fellow gamers, educators, and students, welcome to the Big Rock. Welcome to Grumpy Gnome Gaming. I am Grumpy Gnome. Let's get some grump on. In Banished. Baby, here we go. Map, bring that up. Village Center. Well, welcome back to Guayaquil. Peace, Abuelo. And first of all, let's give a big shout out to Marlene and Eliza, who joined us in yesterday's streams. That is plural. And we did have a number of streams. We ran 3 yesterday, I believe. And hey, Derpy Moose, Mark, what's up, man? We did run a 2-hour stream. Marlene actually had to point that out to me that, hey, did you know you're running 3 hours? And I said, no, I don't. And yeah, that kind of took me by surprise. Okay, so anyway, what we did in our last episode was we cut off all of our food production. And I know in this game that is unheard of. You don't cut food production in this game, but we did. And the reason we cut the food production in this game was because we had food laying all over the ground. You can see some here, you can see some here. And it looks like they're getting it picked up, but I think Marlene suggested, hey man, you might want to put in some more storage units. And I thought, hey, you might be onto something there. No, we don't want olive seeds. We want something that makes sugar. You know what? We don't need something that makes sugar because now we've got something that makes honey. And we can actually use the honey down here for the jam shop. As a matter of fact, why don't we go ahead and drop in a second honey producer? And that should get us enough honey for the mead that we want to brew and hopefully get enough for the jam that we want to produce. So we got 2 little honey beehives right here that are going to put out some honey for us. Looks like our market is up and running. And oh my God, they wasted no time filling it. And I can already tell this thing holds a metric crap ton of stuff. Look at this. Holy nuts on a biscuit. And we're only 36% full. You know what? That might be my new market from now on. Maybe kind of grid the map and, strategically place the markets. Yeah, like that. Okay, let's go ahead and collect some more resources. I mean, not like we need them, but I want to kind of clear cut some areas. So it's like we'll clear cut that area there. We can clear cut. Yeah, let's go out to how far can we go? Oh, we can go all the way to the mountain. I don't want to go that far though. And you know what? If we get that iron ore, then we can start the. Let's go right to there. Collect all that. That's going to get us a lot of stone. And you know what? I'm going to get that iron ore because that's going to give us iron. Whoa, too much. That's going to give us, you know what? That is way too much. Yeah, let's back off on that. Let's do this. And maybe come up to, where do we want to come up to? Let's come in a little, right to the R. There, that's happy. Is that happy? I think that's happy. Boom. Make it happen. Okay. And that way we can go ahead and get an iron smelter back into use. We may want to put a wood chopper in to get us firewood for the smelter. I don't think this thing uses fire bundles. No, it's either charcoal or firewood. So that's good. Let's go ahead and you know what else we're going to do? Ooh, we only have 16 tools. How quick can you make coal for us? 2 people in the mine. Oops, we're out of laborers. Well, there's a laborer that filled the cushion. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take my iron limit up to 1 less than a million because we don't like limits in this game. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and throw in 2 miners. There we go. So now, uh-oh, do I got too many miners now? Let's go down to miners. What do we got? We got too many. Chick-ching, chick-ching. Okay, there we go. And we were going to get our smelter back up and running. So let's go ahead and, yeah, we can do two for 2 builders right there. I don't know what we're building, but we'll build it. You go ahead and start making us some, what do you call it? Iron. And for blacksmiths, I'm actually going to kick them over to, oh, they cannot make nuts on a biscuit. They don't make carbon steel. Okay, no problem. I wonder, now that was the whole purpose for having a coal mine. Unless we go iron with all of them and we just forget about carbon steel. That is not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. And you know what? With 2 blacksmiths, they're going to pump out some serious tools. So let's go ahead and kick in another blacksmith there. Yeah, that ought to be good. That should be good. What else do we want to do? It doesn't look like we pulled all of our herds people out, unless they're still building this. They're still building it. I need 2 domesticated animals. So we're waiting probably on oats to come in. No, we're waiting on, well, we're waiting on that. But there's nobody in the stable either, so we're not going to get it. Where do we go next? Somebody help us. How's our food doing? Man, food is still going up, and I pulled all of our food producers except the nodes. So go figure. How the heck did that happen? We should probably give them a stockpile out here. Why don't we do that? Let's drop in another road here. We'll kind of do this number here. Come behind the mountain. And, well, you know what? I kind of cut that corner there, didn't I? Well, you know what? We'll just do this. We'll come behind it. Boom. And let's go ahead and drop them a stockpile right there. That way they can put their stuff in there without going too far out of the way. What do we got? A 4x4? That's happy. Boom. There you guys go. Now you guys got a place to drop your stuff off as you collect it from here. Let's go ahead and drop that road down a little bit further. Like to there. Oh, man. I do have a job today, so we're not going to go nuts with our streams. We're going to kind of keep them under control. You know what? I don't know if I want to put that right there. We'll do it for now. Don't know if it's going to stay or not. And what else were we going to do? The reserve of food is low? I don't think so. We're just under 50K. Nice try. Nice warning, but no, we're not. Okay. Let's look at venturing out a little bit. Why don't we come over here? Come here and maybe go around the mountain in this direction. So where's that going to take us? Where's my road going to go? Right there? Nope. Right there? Yep. Yeah, let's go right to there. And then we'll come on down and we'll connect it to, well, I guess that's as close as we can come down right there. So we'll go there. And then we'll connect that to this road right there. And I don't know what we're going to do behind the mountain. Actually, you know what we can do behind the mountain is kind of square it. You can see where this thing squares off at. And I got stuff I'm removing. Gosh, I always do that to myself. Removing stuff. But you know what? We're almost at the wall over here. So, what else do we need? What were we going to... Oh, we needed a dairy. What are the chances that we can throw like a dairy right... Oh, wait, we got a dairy. You are a dairy. What's our labor count look like? You know what? It's let's do housing check. Haven't done housing check in a while. So town arrival. What do we got for housing? Oh, we need to. No, we don't. We have a surplus of homes. Okay, so no homes for a while. We can deal with that. What else? Man, there's so much going on. Yeah, I'm kind of fuzzy-minded right now because it is stupid o'clock in the morning. No, it's just after 6 o'clock in the morning. Like I said, I wanted to get my couple episodes recorded so I can start a catalog for at least uploading one a day. And then I have a classroom assignment today, so I'll be going into the classroom. I'll be barking orders at some fourth graders, and they're going to love it. And then I'm going to go to the mall to get my 7,000 steps in for today. Okay, what do you got? Avocado, hops, and eggnog. I don't think so. Avocado. I don't know if I've ever seen avocado in this game. They need to put that in with the in the Mexican mod for the salsa and avocado. Well, we got people dying. I don't want to say that's a great thing. You know what we might want to put in is another school somewhere. You're a node, and there's your influence. We could actually get a school right over here. And because I don't think this one school, I mean, that's a long way for students to walk. I mean, in the old days, they did walk a long way. Okay, now our health is up to 5. That's good. I wonder, you know what? Let's throw a cleric in. Boom. Okay, now we got religion in this town. And see if that brings up our happiness a little bit. 52 members. We still got some vacancy for some more. What's your radius? Ooh, not great. Not great. But it is what it is. Make my people happy. Okay. We got the dairy. We got the tailors. We don't need housing. Where do we stretch to? We punched the mountain here. So, we do have stockpiles over here too. So should we start clearing some of this stuff? Maybe that's what we should just do, is concentrate on clearing some of the map. We're still sporting 49K, so this is a lie when it tells us our food is low. And what do you got going on? Trade ducks? Nope, don't deal with trade animals. God, man, this is just a comfortable build. Everything's working out right now. And we're basically just living off of the food that we have already produced. Or let me rephrase that. We're living off the food we have overproduced. I have a lot of stone. You know what? Maybe we should start stoning some roads. Why don't we come over here? Don't know if this is actually going to be to the best of our interest, but this is Main Street right here. So why don't we start over here and just kind of, you know what? Or should we start from the center and go out? Why don't we do that? Let's start right in front of our cart. Boom, and go this way, right to there, and then go here. Go all the way down to where we hit the bridge. Boom. There, now we got Main Street being stoned in. I have no idea what the two things are here that we're still building. 6 students. Well, that one school can actually take care of all those students. We are making, what's our, oh my God, look at our iron now. Oh my God, who is your daddy? Who's rocking it? And we're 77 tools and going up. Yeah, we're golden with that. What are you producing? You're the winery. You're making wine for us. Let's do a inventory check to see what we got going on. Maybe that'll dictate what we open up. So we want to go by quantity, and we want to look here. Duck meat. Duck meat, we're rocking. So you know what? Oh, by golly, Miss Molly, there is somebody in here that's doing the roast duck. And actually, yeah, they are mass producing some roast duck here. We might need another urban. We might need to double that up. So maybe get another. Remember I said we were going to toy about putting one up here someplace? Because, I mean, this is where we're making this is where we're getting the duck from. And I'm almost thinking maybe another storage barn right here. Kind of match that one. Kind of thinking. How full are you? You are 100%. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get some storage barns put in. Flip, flip, flip. Go up to here. Boom. Put you in right there. And then we'll go ahead and take a road. Come across here. Just kind of connect you. Okay. We could just continue up. No, we can't. Yeah, we could. We could continue up this way. And like urban butcher it like right over here. I know that banana patch. Yeah, I knew the bananas is going to OP it because Derpy used to use banana patches in his map, and he always raved about how they produced. We have a lot of oats, so why don't we go ahead and open up our stable? Put one person in there. And now I got to close all these herds things so that the people don't go into there. And because I want the person in the stable. And they're going to make the domesticated animals, which is actually going to make the... they're still building that one. Make sure that the person is in there. Yes, they are. Beautiful. Now they're going to use the oats to make domesticated animals. This thing is going to get built. And I'm almost toying with the idea of keeping the production of domesticated animals going so that we can throw them into the... we can throw the domesticated animals into the trading posts. I'm going to trust that this is getting us enough stone or enough grapes. There I had a cross. Hey, Marlene, you're back. Hi, Marlene. Hey, hermits. So, yeah, I'm kind of chill today. Kind of in my happy place. Once again, it's stupid o'clock in the morning over here. And just basically doing some touch up on our little village here. We're still not producing any food, and for some reason, all food production is stopped, and we're still going up in our food count. So I can't explain that. Hope things are going well for you. I don't know. You probably missed the opening. Today's going to be a busy day. I'm just going to get a couple episodes in this morning. And then I do have an afternoon assignment with some fourth graders. So I get to go yell at them. And then I'm going to go to the mall, get my 7,000 steps in. And then that's it. Come back home, and I'll probably upload one of the prior videos. I meant to do it before I got online, but I wanted to get the gaming in first. Do you have anything that you want to see done in this map? I did put another storage unit in for you right here because you yelled at me for storage, because that's the reason. And yeah, we're literally overproducing food, which is never a bad thing in this game. I also realized something. My two blacksmiths here do not make carbon steel tools. So I decided, just like with the nomads, we said no nomads. I'm not going to do carbon steel tools. I'm going to stick with iron tools. And what I did over here with the mines is every mine is producing iron. I cleared that giant patch of iron ore that was back here, kind of like back here. And I got our smelter up and running. It looks like he's out of iron ore now. So technically, let me just double check that. Oh, I didn't want that. I wanted this thing. Are we out of iron ore? Iron ore. Iron tools. I don't know. I don't know what he's out of. Let's go this. By name, iron ore. No, we got a metric crap ton of iron ore. I don't know why they're showing that he's out of something. Iron ore. It must be the firewood that they're out of. Oh, that's because these are fire bundles. Hello. Okay. We have figured out what our malfunction is. Okay, things are okay here. Nice with the food count. Those farm patches are really OP. Yes, they are. I was thinking that the Mexican themed stuff might fit this map. You really want to see the Mexican stuff. Funny, because I commented on the Mexican theme when avocados came in up here. And I've never seen avocados before. Are we actually chopping wood? What are you? Because how did you get... No, you're not. Let's cut some firewood. Boom. You, there, and give me firewood. Are you still making lumber? No, you stop. No more lumber for you. Oh my God, we probably overproduced lumber now. Oh, shoot. Nah, 200. Okay, so you want to see some Mexican theme in here. Okay, where do we go with that? Got a little patch area down here. I was going to node this, and I actually was going to node this as well. Let's go to the map. That'll be the best way to see what we've got. So there's that. It looks like behind the mountain here might be the best place. This is a crescent, but that would be a hell of a large node. And we're not doing anything large in this map. This is probably a node up here. Yeah. Well, what do you, what do you think? Are you thinking maybe here for Mexican? Or do you want to see it down here? So you want to go north or do you want to go south? Let's figure out what that is. Ecuador, as far as having a Mexican theme, you're thinking north. You want to go up to here. Okay. No. Yeah. Is this where we talked about? No, you were talked about right here. Okay. A Mexican theme in Ecuador? Not really, as when you think about adobe structures, because if you're in a rainforest, I think the adobe eventually would wash away. But let's see what we can do. So what can we? Where's our? Well, right there off Llama Alley. We need a good center street coming through, and I think maybe right under these shanties. No, that's a node. Oops. Okay, there's the southern point of the node. Actually, technically, it's right there. Oh, that makes sense. Then we'll come off of this road right here behind the llama. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So El Rodo, which is totally inaccurate. And we'll take that all the way to the mountain because I don't think we can go any further than that. So cha-ching. Okay, and you know what? Let's go ahead and bring down our vertical crosshair too. And I don't think we're going to build that bridge because that is just way too big. I don't know if we're going to get a bridge here. We might go vertical, like or horizontal, but yeah, we're not going to do that, especially as close as it is to this one. So let's start up here, come on down to there. Boom. Okay, so now we got this area framed in. As a matter of fact, we can even frame in the north. And I'm just going to come right over here to our road and grab a little bit, but because the real estate is going to be precious, I'm only going to take it to there. Okay. Now the next thing we probably want to do is put in a stockpile because I will... What the heck is that? Oh, it's a tree. I'm freaking out over a tree. Let's go ahead and drop in a stockpile before we do the whole clearing of the area. And how big of a stockpile do we want? Maybe 3 by 5? I don't know. Oh, do I not have anything there? I don't have anything there. Let's go 3 by 5 for now. Yeah, screw it. We'll go 4 by 5. And you know what? We're just going to clear this whole area so we can build. Build. Do. Start here. Come on down. Perfect. And, ooh, that's taking a big chunk. Let's do baby steps. Right to there. Boom. Grab it. And prioritize the stockpile. And in the meantime, we can start thinking about how we want to do this. Should we put a church in first and then center everything around the church? That might work. Where's my boundary back here? No. Nope. Right there. Will that... Yeah, that's it. But how far over can we go? Right to... Oh, wow. Oh, right. No. Am I... Come on over. What's stopping me? Only one piece? No, that's all red. Come on in. I think we're going to try to maximize this area. So there's that. Then come up the mountain until we get to there. No, because we got that little tip. So keep coming up, I think, wow, until we hit that point. And then we can come, no, we can't. Okay, let's deal with that little part right there. Okay, now take a measurement so we can find our center point. So from here to here, 45. So that's going to be 23. 23 is my center point. 23 right there. And let's go down. The only reason I'm doing this is to give myself a reference on where my center point is. And then that way we can go ahead, drop in a church first. And which ones do you want to use? We've got the mission set. I think the mission set, hey, Derpy again. Playing Civilization 6. So we got the mission set here. Rail cart, no. Forest, no. And then we've got the agave. Oh, this is only going to be for the distillery, the tequila bar, and the masher. And then we got the Mexican fantasy. We do have a church for 64 bannies. How big are you? You are not big. So what are you, Marlene, are you still there? Hello? Or am I talking to myself? Do you want to go with this, the Mexican fantasy set, or do you want to go with the mission build over here? So mission or fantasy? You should decide which theme, since I know nothing about Ecuador. Okay. Oopsies. Let's toy with this one only because it offers more stuff to do. For instance, we can get into pottery. That'll be fun. A market. A market would be nice across from the church. Nomads. We're not doing nomads. And we got patches. Look at that. I wonder if we should put some patches up against the mountain. That might be fun. That might be fun. Oh, you know what? Oh, now you are producing. Oh, that's because we put our firewood cutter into production. Look at that. Food is still going up. I don't get it. Okay, start with the church. Everybody loves a church. And do the flippy thing. So flip, flip. And I don't think there's different facades here. No, there's not. This is what you get. There's our center road right there. So let's go ahead and put you right on the center. Cha-ching. Church is our center point. Now, the market. Market would be a good second thing to put in because we could use it for storage. What are you? A siesta tent? What? No. What are you? A tally tent. I have no idea what this stuff is. I wonder if that's where like they weigh out their products. I'm not going to tell you what kind of products they're weighing, but oh wow, we got a food market, a general market, a tailor market. Okay, I think I'm going to go general. How big are you? You're a 2. Food general. Taylor. I'm almost thinking, what is this one? This is a tally tent. Are you also two? Yes, you are. You know what? I'm almost thinking maybe make a little square of markets down here because I have no idea what they do. So after they build the church, how many do we have? One, two, three, four, five. You're not a market. You're just a tailor. Okay. Five markets. One, two, three, four, five at the bottom. That might work. I think that might work. We'll see. Okay, what else is going on here? Okay, why aren't you building this? Because we need clay. Hello. Maybe it's the vineyard and the nodes that are making the food. Yeah, but they're also making wine because we do have our clay pit. We do have the, what do you call it going? The the winery. This should probably get stuck like someplace in the back or maybe way up here in the corner. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe corner this thing and without digging into the mountain, where can we put this? Come down one, go over one more. Boom, perfect. Let's go ahead and put a clay pit right up here. That way it's out of the way from everything and yeah, like that. Okay, they cleared that. Let's go ahead and take another chunk of stuff out of there. And maybe like that. Boom. Okay, what are you bringing? So, nope, don't want that. That was sorghum, by the way. And I have no idea what sorghum even is. I think they press it for oil or something. But I don't know. Doesn't matter. Hey, housing check. Maybe we could already start getting some housing going on over here. Where's my town arrival? I keep forgetting it's pinned up here. Oh my god, now we need 4 homes. Which is not a bad thing. We'll get 4. Okay, good, 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 good. Here we go. Okay, let's go back over. Let's go back up here because we want to start getting some people up here. And let's go ahead and frame around the church so we could at least see what we got for. Wow, I just did it again. Oops, I did it again. I basically screwed myself because I keep putting in roads after I slayed everything for clearing. Okay, markets and houses. Let's take a look at the houses and see if we want to condense them or if we want to spread them. So here we go. Mexican fantasy. These are cozy houses. Colorful, cozy. Ooh, there's a lot of cozy going on here. Ooh, wow, what the heck are these? A 3rd floor. I am not a big fan of multi-floor housing. So we're going to go ahead and stick with the single level. I don't even like the multicolored stuff, but you know what? Maybe it does fit the theme. Let's take a look at these and see what we got. So this is red. That's a red house. That is a huge footprint. What is that, 4x4? Ouch. This is a yellow house. Greenhouse. Oh, the colors are a little off. This one's like avocado and This one was like mustard and blue house. Never been a fan of the multicolors. Do 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 do. Wow, what to do? We could start going up. Maybe if we were to build around. Yeah, let's build on the outside. And you know what? To keep the theme going, maybe we will use the different colored homes. So here, let's go ahead and do the flippy thing. Flip, flip, flip. We'll go ahead and build a red one there. So cha-ching. And then we'll go ahead and build a yellow one down here. Cha-ching. And then we'll take a green one up here. Cha-ching. And then we'll take a blue one down here. Cha-ching. There we go. Let them build that. Oh my gosh, you typed a lot. I think you should decide which theme, since I know nothing about Ecuador. Maybe the vineyard. Okay, you don't have to use those houses. Oops. You know what? No, you're not jinxing my vibe. It's all good. It is all good in the hood. So, here we go. What's going on here? Roast partridge. Oh my God, that ruined Christmas. I guess they yanked it out of the pear tree and, well, I don't know, man. If you got roast partridge and then you got a pear tree, then you almost got a meal. So, I don't know. Oh my God, that's a job. Third grade on the 11th. Nope, can't do that one. That is third grade, by the way, so I would normally take that. But that's at a school that I don't go to for personal reasons. No, that school did a lot of baiting and switching, where you would sign up for one grade, or you'd accept a job in one grade, and then all of a sudden when you get there, it's like, oh, guess what? You're not doing third grade. We're going to put you in kindergarten. It's like, no, thank you. Okay, well, hopefully, what's going on here? Let's get some more builders. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Get these houses done. Okay, we can finish our little framing of the church. And I think we're going to start laying out this market down here. I think I like the idea of the road coming down the center. So let's go ahead and run with that. How far down the center can... Oh my God, we can go all the way down the map. Hello. I guess we can actually, if we plan this out right, I mean, technically we can... Oh, but that's not going to split 5 houses evenly. Or 5 marketplaces evenly. 1, 3, 1, 2, and then 3 at the bottom. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, let's do. Oh my God, we can't split it evenly. Doggone it, doggone it, doggone it. Okay, there goes my vibe. I lost it. Ah, nuts on a biscuit. Okay. Not going to stress it. Not going to worry. Do all of those markets, what are you bringing? Crates. We don't want crates. Okay. What about... Oh wow, I'm having a conundrum going on here. Don't know what to do. They're still pulling stuff out of here. Is this full? It is full. Oopsies. Okay, bigger stockpile. Let's go ahead and drop in another temporary one right next to it. Let's come down to there and come across to thar. Thar. Okay, let's do that one. Let them fill that up. Let's prioritize that stockpile. Which is probably why they're not picking up any of this stuff. It's like, we're not going to carry all that. And I just realized I don't have a stockpile here in this area. So, stockpile, baby. Stockpile, baby. There's that. Let's go ahead and come up here. Right to there. Come on down to thar. Come on up to here. Come on down to thar. Boom. Okay, now we got a stockpile there. We may want to put a crossroad in here as well. Actually, we can do a bridge coming right over to that point from here. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, still trying to map out this market. Maybe there's a market we can do without. Do we really need all of them? Oh, what do we got? This one is a siesta tent. A siesta tent for your visiting market traders. I don't think we need that. If we did need that, we can always put that off to the side. The tally tent, I guess that's where people go pay. I'm also thinking this is like the town arrival, where it's going to give you all your stats. This is a general. Why don't we go with these three right here? And no, because that won't go evenly either. We need 4. So Marlene, do we put the siesta one in or do we put the tally tent in? Something's telling me go with the tally. Maybe that's what we should do. What do you got here? I think the tally tent is just inventory, like the town arrival. Skip that one. Okay, you've answered that question. Let's do the siesta one then. And here we go. We can come down off of here. So we can go 1, or we just go straight down the middle of the road. That actually, 1, 2, that actually will work. And then we can keep the square going. So we can do a siesta here. Oh, no. That's the middle right there. Let's do the siesta here. I wanted to make it nice for them, which is why I'm thinking maybe make a little plaza in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Come down 4. Go across 5. Let's do that. Let's bring the road down so we can see what we're doing. Gosh, I really hope I set my timer. Oh, wow. Okay, let's get this thing wrapped up. We're going to build that road right there, which means we are going to take Do 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 do. Come back here. Come back here. Come back to the markets. So we got 2 on the bottom. Maybe do a food at the bottom and do the tailor at the bottom. We can do that. So food market. Uh-oh. There it is. Oh, different size. No, 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 no. Oh my God, they screwed the pooch on this one. Well, okay. That'll work for a center down the road. How big are you? Same thing. Okay. Wow, whole new perspective now. Wow. Okay. How big are you? You are the 2x2. How big are you? You are a 2x2. Oh, we're not using that one. And you're a 2x2. Ooh, that's ugly color. Um, different colors? Oh, yes, 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 yes. I like white. I don't, you know what? No, maybe. I'm trying to remember what the Ecuadorian colors are. It's either green and yellow. I think it was green and yellow. Yellow. Okay, we'll do yellow. Okay. And that changes everything. But you know what? It changes it like in a good way. Let's do the flippy thing. Oh no. First of all, let's grab. Okay. Flip, flip, flip. We've got to try to get this done in 10 minutes here. I'm going to come down. Stop giving me jobs. Kinder. No, thank you. Okay, where are we at? There's that. 1, 2, 3. Nope. 1, 2, 3. Road. So siesta is going to go there. Put it in. And then we've got the general going next to. Where's my siesta one? Right there. Come across. There. And then we're going to grab food market, flip it, and I don't know if this is going to work or not. Where's the end of the road for this guy? There's that. Right there. Up, 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 right to there. Put you in. And then grab the tailor one and do the flippy thing. And did something not line up? Okay, stop. No, they did line up. Okay, so that's how our little market square is going to look. I think we can live with that. Okay, let's let them build that. And let's go ahead and do the final touches on this, which is going to come across like that. It's going to come across like that. It's going to go up, and then we got a crossroad going through the middle like that. And we can actually fill in this. No, let's not fill that in right now because I don't know what we want to put in there. Okay, that's that. Anyway, that's cool. Well, we got Mexican thing going on here, the Mexican fantasy. Let's go ahead and see if we can end right here. Oh, boy. All right, Marlene, that's going to be this episode. I'm not going to do 2 hours again. What you bringing? Oh, my God, pineapples. Is there a mod that grows pineapple? I think there is. Oh, my God, that was good timing. Is there a mod that grows pineapple? I know there's a pineapple node, like a forester. Otherwise, we might have to get, we might have to buy these. You know what? I'm going to put a pin in this one. Boom. Oh, no, wrong one. Let's, where's my pin? There it is. Put a pin in it. And we can't minimize this, can we? Ah, nuts on a biscuit. This one does not minimize. Shoot. Okay. Well, I will let you tell me if there is a node for, or if there is a thing for pineapple. Otherwise, we're going to have to get a little area dedicated for that. I mean, it's not like we're hurting for areas. Yeah, we can find a place for it. We can make it work. Okay, well, let's go ahead and call this the episode. And then I'm going to be right back again in 2.5, 3.5 minutes. And then we'll go into episode, what are we on here? Episode 8. We're going to go into episode 9. Wow. Okay. Word from my sponsor, me. If you like this episode, give me a like. If you didn't like it, give me a sympathy like anyway. I'm going to go ahead and try to save you. If you're watching me on Twitch, please hit the follow button. If you're watching me on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. If you do either of those things, please tell 10 of your family, friends, and pets about my channel. If you don't know 10 family, friends, and pets, go ahead, tell 5 of them twice. If you don't know 5 family, friends, and pets, go out, get yourself a hamster. Name that hamster Boo. And if you get that reference, leave a comment below. If you don't get the reference, leave a comment below. And I will see you in 3.5 minutes, unless you're on YouTube. And then I will see you in about 12 hours. I'm Grumpy Gnome. I'm out of here. Thanks, Marlene. We'll be right back again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.